Hey, everybody! Look who it is! It's Joe Bill!
Hi.
See, I'm going to start my intro here. I have the hardest time with this. I can never figure it out. And we did it. Hey,
Intro
guys!
accomplished.
Today, I have a very special guest. You can see who it is. It is Chicago improv legend Joe Bill.
Yay! Can you see me?
I can see you. I'm so excited you're doing this with me.
I'm excited to be doing it.
Yeah.
This
So
thing,
we just have to. Yeah,
you have a painting behind you, and I have a door.
I do. Mine's a painting of my old roommate. She was a clown in the circus.
Aw, mine's a
Yeah.
door. It has instructions for fire safety.
Thank God we don't want you to burn up.
No.
No. All right, so we're gonna do some improv for like 25 minutes, and we just need to get a suggestion. So, you see anything in your hotel room or on your computer that piques your interest?
I have four sections of the USA Today on my couch. You can choose money, front section, sports, or life. Which one?
Let's do money.
Let's do money. And then give me a page between 1 and 6.
5.
5. The first thing I see is uh, a word or a phrase or whatever.
Sure.
Um, okay. Epic.
Yeah.
Epic.
Epic. Listen, this wedding is going to be crazy. I mean, I don't know what to get them for a gift. I mean, what do you get the gayest couple around that loves gifts?
Isn't there a gay registry we can go to, Barb?
Oh God, maybe I should Google that. Maybe there's a special like
Is there a gay registry, or is it just like a normal registry? Or
I get you, like on Macy's, do they have like regular
sure, but
heterosexual?
right. I don't want to get them some straight present, like and
Yeah,
be the douchebag at our gay friend's wedding.
I know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew what they wanted, needed, or liked.
Well, as a straight man, I can assure you that I can be of no help here, but I'm willing to go to a website and check it out.
All right. Well, I think that we should both do some research, some heavy research.
Okay.
I might go down to that little the little coffee shop that's got that little cute barista, that one that we're always talking to,
Yes. Yeah.
and
She's
just do
not.
a little poking.
Yeah. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on Consuela.
I love her.
I do. I love her too.
I
Like,
wish we could adopt her.
yeah. I think that would be offensive to her.
Yeah.
I just yeah, I'm really like walking around life with just an air of worrying about offending people.
Me too, constantly.
So I mean, our barista, our gay friends getting married, the bus stop. I just don't want to offend anybody. It's
I
almo-
thought I offended you last night with what I was wearing to bed.
I was shocked, not offended.
Okay.
I was it was you could have said how about costume night and then presented yourself.
Yeah, I wanted it to be a surprise.
It was, and I'm sorry if my shock appeared offended, but it was shock, which then led to, if not non-performance, I mean the effort was there, but I was just I was thrown. I I thought the headdress, if I was an Indian, would have been offensive to me.
Right.
But now that I have warning, I mean, if you know, if you try it again, I think I'd be able to perform better.
Okay, I'll put it. You know what I'll do? I'll just wait the day before and I'll put it in your Google Calendar.
That would be awesome. That would be so awesome. I just, I wish I could just relax. I can't. I'm just, I just, I hate being a white man. I,
Well, you're a white man, but you're a principal of a giant school with lots of different kids in it.
I'm great with the kids because I know I can. I know where my boundaries are. I can be goofy with them and I can discipline them, and that's cool. But then as soon as I walk out of school, as soon as I'm no longer Mr. Johnson, then I just I'm just freaking out. I would be paralyzed with fear of offending people, but if I was paralyzed with fear, then I would be afraid of offending paralyzed people.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? This whole town is, I mean, we have the biggest population of paralyzed people.
I know it's weird. It's
Yeah.
weird, but
Maybe we should move.
do you want to move?
I mean, maybe there's something in the water here, you know?
I would move.
Yeah?
I would move. I, let's move. Let's go somewhere else where there's not a nuclear power plant.
Yeah. I mean, let's get crazy. Where would you want to live?
Um, I would want to live. Um, I know what the elements are. I'd like to live by water, but not an ocean. And I want to be able to freely water our lawn, and not offend people who are conscientious about water.
Right.
So
So,
so a lake or a river, just
okay.
like a lake or a river would be good. Is that cool?
No, that's cool with me. I like lakes.
hmm
I like
And then
lakes.
yeah, maybe based on your venturing into the world of authentic Navajo, Hopi. I'm not sure which tribe you were trying to pull off last night, but maybe somewhere kind of out west where there's a lake.
I didn't even know there was more than one kind of tribe.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
Well, I said Navajo and Hopi because those are the first ones that come to mind, but that's Arizona and New Mexico, and I, I don't know if we're going to have luck with lakes out there.
I think I just offended myself.
Did you?
Yeah, I am offended, Comment.
Maybe we should order dinner in, and we can both troll websites for gay wedding presents and also just research American Indians and their history.
Yes, yes. I don't want to go back into that costume place and make an ass of myself.
No, I don't want that for you either. What kind of food should we get?
Oh God, I don't know. I'm hating Mexican right now.
That's not the best way to say that.
Well, oh, you're right. I'm not enjoying Mexican food right now.
Or you're not in the mood for Mexican food right now, but
Mm,
you may be open to it. I mean, I don't want to. I love Mexican food, and I don't need that tonight. Um, but something spicy would be good.
spicy would be good, but I don't want it. I don't want it too spicy. Like I don't want Indian food. That's too spicy.
Okay, okay.
Like hurts my mouth every time I put Indian food in my mouth.
Well, you could just get a lighter curry. We could have Thai food. We could have Thai food because that's also a curry, but you can order that mild, medium, or hot.
Hmm. Okay. Thai sounds nice.
Maybe like a nice green curry, maybe like a nice green Thai curry with like a lot of basil in it or something, and some seafood.
Maybe we should go down to the little barista, Consuela, and ask her what's good.
I'll do that with you if you just refrain from seeing anything like I'm hating Mexican right now.
I could try. You know me. No filter.
I know. I love that about you. That's what brought us together in the first place.
I know.
Yeah, when I was working on my thesis and you were dancing in the library, and I thought, what is this woman doing?
Well, I was fighting the good fight. People weren't letting people dance on campus. I mean, this was
No.
pre-Footloose.
I love you for that.
Thank you,
It's
honey.
I love you for that. And I just yeah, I just want you to be you and I just want to be me and I just want to be spontaneous as long as it's planned. I mean, that sounds I don't I'm really sorry that I didn't really perform up to what I expected that you expected that I performed last night. But you know I love you.
Oh, it's okay. I get it. I surprised you. I mean, it was a big deal. I
It was a
get it.
big deal. It was a big deal. But I mean, what happened between the library 6 years ago and when I just took you in the library right there on the table, and now all of a sudden a simple Indian headdress freaks me out and I can't even make sweet love to my wife.
A
Like,
lot happened. I mean, we moved to Connecticut. You're
right,
principal of a giant school.
right, with Connecticut kids in it.
Yeah, and don't get me started on the parents. Oh,
Oh, you,
yeah,
you can go. You can, yeah. I mean,
you want me to start?
yeah, let's go. Let's talk about Connecticut parents of Connecticut children.
Okay.
First of all, New York wannabes, stay in New York. Quit clogging up
Yeah,
the merit. Quit clogging it up,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And these kids, I mean, it's like it's as if I'm a principal and I'm also a therapist because these kids, they're entitled, but they don't want to be deep down, you know. Maybe we should.
We cut away from this scene and we go to a typical Connecticut household with a family of children from the elementary school. Mother, you better give me exactly what I put down on that piece of paper. And if you don't, I'm not going to be accepted in school. And if I'm not accepted in school, it's going to be all your fault. And I'm going to tell everybody your secrets.
Are you about finished, Tiffany?
Yes!
Just because your father threatens me doesn't mean you can threaten me. I'm your mother. I'm your mother. You can act out all you want. That's fine. I'm your mother. You cannot threaten me. Write down on the piece of paper what you want.
Okay.
Ask me to read it with a tone that is appropriate for a young lady to use with her mother. And by appropriate, I mean formal dance, black tie appropriate.
Good. Read it. Read it like you're at a black tie function.
You just asked me like a common whore.
You want me to ask you that way?
I want you to ask, you just spoke like a common whore, like you're from Delaware or somewhere. This is,
Fine,
this
Mom.
is, this is Connecticut.
Fine, Mom. Mother, will you please read my list of demands?
Yes, I will, despite that ounce of sarcasm. Well, this is unreasonable.
Which part?
The part at the end of your list of demands where you threaten to expose me and all of my secrets.
Well, I know them all, and I've got them all, and I have
I
them in my
know you,
room.
honey, I know that you know them all, and I know that you have them all in your room, and blackmail, while being a thing that we do in the upper class, is not appropriate for a daughter to do to her mother.
Well, Dad does it all the time. I listen to him do it all the time.
Your father blackmails very hard for this family. We have 3 houses because your father blackmails people, and it's not blackmail, it's called influencing. That's what they say in the corporate world. He's an influencer.
Well, I don't know who to listen to. I mean, I'm just living here in this house. I'm just trying to emulate you and Dad. And you know what? What do you want me to act like the stupid principal at my school? You haven't even met him yet. You haven't even come to a parent-teacher conference yet. You don't even know, Mom.
I've read up on Mr. Johnson. I know all about Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson is an appropriate principal at an appropriate Connecticut school. I'm your mother. You are going to behave like me someday. So you might as well start practicing now, young lady. Do you understand me? Look
I'm
at,
trying,
yeah,
Mom.
look at my serious face.
I have the same face.
That's better. That's better. Now just say this for me and then I'll get you some dinner. Someday I'll find a man who has enough money to afford me.
Someday I'll find a man who has enough money to afford me.
That's my baby girl.
Hmm.
We cut to a country club where that man and that boy, who's not a man yet, is with his father, learning the appropriate manners in a country club. Hey, Dad. Nice round of golf, huh?
All right, Derek, you know what? Farting is
Farting is
inappropriate,
what
all
people
right? That
do,
wasn't,
Dad.
all
Come
right, well,
on.
it wasn't funny.
We're rich. Come on, Dad. We can fart.
Listen, we're going to get back on this golf cart and we're going to go back to that hole and we're going to play through.
I
But
want to
you're
pee.
not.
I want to
You're
pee
going
in
to,
the woods. I want to pee in the woods while I fart.
oh my God, fine. Go pee in the woods. Go pee in the woods and then you come back to the cart.
Okay, I will. Dad, I,
What?
I want to be just like you.
Good
I wish there was,
luck.
I wish there was a poor person around in the woods I could go pee on, like you do, metaphorically.
Listen, I don't do that, okay? I pee on actual very rich people and then I acquire their companies and then they become poor, okay?
You're my hero. All right, I'm gonna go pee in the woods real quick.
Okay. Great. Yep. Mhm.
Oh, Dad, I couldn't pee. I could only fart.
Oh my God. All right. Well, we're not stopping again, okay? We're getting on this card. I got some big business to do with these guys. I need you to act appropriate, all right?
Okay, like appropriate, like don't be a wise ass.
Don't be a wise ass, and if I say something cool, I need you to go, yeah,
Yeah, I got
okay?
it. That's cool. We can get the new iPhone after we get done with our round of golf, right? Like for me.
Yeah, I can. You gotta give me your old one back, though, okay? This isn't. We don't have iPhones growing on trees.
Okay, well they better transfer all my apps for me.
I, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna buy you the phone and give it to you,
I
okay?
need, yeah, I want the new iPhone, but they have to transfer my apps. I'm right in the middle of building a whole new world on Minecraft.
Okay, I barely know how to use the internet, all right? I can't do that for you. Don't put stress on me right now.
No, that's okay. I'm sorry, Dad. All right, here I'll get in the golf cart with you.
Okay, pull up your pants. Let's go.
Why?
Cause it looks ridiculous. I don't know why you're
Everyone
wearing your.
has a wiener.
Yeah, but it's inappropriate on the golf course, okay? You gotta. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm having. Don't they teach you anything at that school?
Well, yeah, they kind of do. You know, it's mostly, well, Mr. Johnson, our principal. You know, he's really the only one that teaches anybody anything. All our other teachers they're stupid.
Your principal is teaching? With that doesn't make sense. He should be administering. He should
Well,
be disciplining.
you mean administrating? Nah.
Oh my God.
He teaches by example. He teaches by the way he carries himself.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
all right.
that's my other teachers. They're just like, oh, it's like they want me to read all this garbage, all these like books from like way long ago, and it's like it's bullshit. I just said
Because they
bullshit.
they want. I don't care what you say. We're on the
I
golf.
know that's awesome. You're the most awesome dad in the world.
When we're on the golf course. You can say whatever you want. That's why we
Yeah,
have
that's
these life
right.
discussions here.
Yeah, nice drive, Alice. I like that. Put your skirt on. I like when you bust those guys' balls. I like saying bust those guys' balls.
Yeah, well, you got to. You know, you have to bust these guys' balls, or they won't know who's in charge.
Aw, you're my hero, Dad. I hope someday I find a nice gold digger to marry like Mom.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. I got to make some money first, right?
I don't think you need to make some money, but you gotta look like you have money. You know, so that's why I want to make sure you've got all the new things, the new car, the new phone, you know?
Whoa. You just blew my mind. Yeah. So I got, yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll, all right. I'll go, yeah, whenever you say something to those guys.
Okay. I want you also to pick on that little guy, the little one. Any chance you get, I want you to whisper stuff in his ear that would be, throw him off his game. Just follow my lead.
All right. All right, that's cool. You got any dirt on him I can whisper in his ear?
Yeah, he wears his wife's undergarments underneath his clothes, but save that to the last hole, okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. 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 Bury the lead, right?
Exactly.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. We cut away from the scene and we go back to the original couple. Oh my God, I have been Googling about Native Americans all day, honey. You would not believe how many tribes there are.
I'm I'm sure there's tons of tribes.
I learned so much. I learned, basically we came to the United States and we just stole their land.
We stole their land and we gave them smallpox.
Yes, and we also gave them all these documents basically, saying they were going to give them all this stuff, and we did none of that. We just basically said, our place now, move somewhere
Totally.
else.
That's it. And then at the end of the day, we gave them worthless land that they could build casinos on so they could perpetuate their own alcoholism.
Oh
Is
my
that
God,
offensive?
I don't think it's offensive because we did it.
Of course we did it.
We got to move out of this country.
We have to get the hell out of here. You know what I found out on the website I was looking at?
Hmm.
There are more varieties of stoneware and flatware on the Williams-Sonoma website than there are Indian tribes in America.
Oh my gosh, is that what we're going to go for? Is that our gift?
I think so. I mean, I googled gay for dishes and it said stoneware and flatware. So that I went to Williams Sonoma, I followed a link and then I thought, well, I don't know who this guy is, and I thought Sonoma wine, but no, it's stoneware and flatware and they're just dishes, but they cost a lot and they look fancy. Fancier than fancier than I have a capacity to understand. I just know they're fancy.
All right, well, don't get heated. I mean, just pick
I'm
out a
not,
few that you love, and I'll pick which one I think would be work for them.
oh my God, I love you so much.
I love you so much.
Oh gosh, I just love giving you options and letting you make the decisions.
It's easier that way, sweetie.
I know, honey, it's awesome.
You make choices all day long. You shouldn't have to make them when you're home.
Oh, I love you so much.
That's why I love to, when we first wake up in the morning, I love to say, "What do you want for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?" You
Hmm.
know?
And
Just
I
want
love
to.
saying, and I love saying you, even though I know you're asking about food,
Oh, sweetheart.
because I know you like to be desired, which I do. But oh, the bandwidth with the kids and the brain. Ah,
I know. But the promise of loving me and making love to me is good enough for me.
I love that. You're so amazing.
Thank you.
Mm. Well, I anticipated your invitation, and so I've written down three different options with very bizarre names of stoneware and flatware.
Oh, yeah. Oh, these are cute. They're kind of like what I imagine if IKEA had you build your own plates, what these names would be. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I have no idea, but I totally do.
I think we should get this one that's called Solid as a Rock.
Is that offensive?
Is it?
Solid as a rock?
Well, I was intending it to be like their marriage is going to be solid as a rock.
Oh my God. I just offended myself.
Why? What did you think?
I was thinking about erections. I was thinking about gay erections.
Oh my, honey, don't think about gay erections.
No, but I mean, just solid as a rock. I put it down because, I thought, first of all, I thought it would be something like with a Chevy decal, because I think that's the right Chevy solid as a rock.
I,
Anyway,
I don't know anything about cars. You know that.
right, of course you don't, but you know what I mean, even though you have no idea what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean.
I love you.
Okay, so maybe
Okay,
not solid
solid
as a
as a
rocket.
rocket is. Solid as a rocket
Yeah.
is. Yes.
We're not
Yes.
gonna offend anyone. No one's gonna think of
No one's going to think. They can
gay
think.
hard-ons.
They can think what they think, and we can think what we think, and that's their gay hard-ons are fine with me. We love them. They're our friends. Our house is beautiful because of Jerry. So
Yes.
whatever Jerry wants. If you think that that's appropriate, then we're going to do that.
Okay, sweetie. I also want to put offer our house if we do move. I want to offer our house to one of the local tribes in the area and let them stay here. They don't have to just stay on the reservation. They could come here,
Just come
host
here.
parties.
Just come here and live.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we're going to get optimal value on our house that way, but at least we're doing something altruistic. And on my enormous principal cash, then I'm sure we can find some European country to move to.
Yeah. I mean, these Connecticut schools, thank God they pay you $500,000.
Oh my God. We're so lucky to live in such a stuck-up rich state.
We are.
What's the Connecticut of Europe, do you think?
Oh, God, the Connecticut of Europe. That's a good question.
I want to say Switzerland, but
Oh, yeah.
there's like a million times more opinions in Connecticut than there is Switzerland. I don't know if the Swiss have opinions.
What about the Netherlands? It's kind of a snooty place.
Netherlands. It is snooty. It's snooty with tulips. The Netherlands. Hmm. I like it. The Netherlands. I think if we move there, we have to call it Holland.
Yeah, and we have to learn French.
I think so. I think that's what they speak. Hmm.
Or who cares? They know that
Who cares?
Americans come and go.
That's
We'll
right.
just, we'll just make friends with people who only speak English.
I love that. Is that offensive?
Thank you. That's our show. Well, that was epic.
That was epic. It was like that was like epic. It was like epic neurotic fixation. That's what I,
Right?
that's what I turned it into. I think it's a consequence. It's a consequence of what happens to me after a day of corporate training.
Yeah, man. You gotta do some wacky comedy.
I did some wacky comedy with my friend Amy.
So, Joe Bill, where can people find you? I'm sure they can Google you and find you on some gay registry, but where could they find you if they wanted to take some classes or book you for a workshop?
So my Joe Bill Teaches exclamation point on Facebook page, and that'll keep people up to date on where I'm going. Um, I'm gonna be in Denver in a couple of weeks, and I'm gonna do a show on Friday, whatever is it next week? I'm really bad with schedules. Yes. So yeah, I'm doing a show at Bovine Metropolis in Denver next Friday, and then I do have a trip to Berlin coming up at the end of October, and I'm doing a festival there the first week in November, and I'll be teaching and directing and performing. So if you're in the neighborhood of Berlin, come on by.
I actually do have a bunch of friends in Berlin. I'll let them know. I'll tell them to go check you out and come up to you and be like, "We're Amy's friends."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They improvise there?
They're clowns and actors and
Oh, I
experimental
love.
theater people.
Oh, it sounds like they would drink a beer with me.
Absolutely.
I love it.
All
Fun.
right, I'm gonna stop our broadcast. So goodbye, internet. Thanks for
Bye,
watching me and Joe
Internet.
Bell.
Thanks for being here.